There isn't much going on today, but I'm going to do a video anyway. You can see the mess in my kitchen. Look at all this mess. There's not too much here, but I've got to tidy up before I can get to work. So, it's not brilliant, the color, is it? No, I think I should move that somewhere else. Those are my chickpeas soaking. I've got crystals in my urine. It's very exciting because I'm on a homeopathic remedy. So the urine crystals, which have happened twice in a month, could be a cleansing, but it can also be a sign of other issues like liver apparently, or, well, kidney is obvious. So I'm soaking chickpeas because my mother had kidney stones, and chickpeas, particularly the chickpea water, which she would drink once boiled, was very good for that. So just in case I've got kidney stones that are hiding in places, I will drink that. And I've got some onion water as well, which is again excellent for kidney stones. There isn't much washing to do, but there's a lot to tidy up. I'm not sure the blue gloves are best. I could have put the yellow ones, couldn't I? I will, I think. It's not quite the right blue. Coordination is everything. I've got the yellow ones here, as I haven't got a peg because I've got so many gloves and 2 little pegs, which is very exciting. I've never had as many gloves. So someone asked me the question how many I had. Oh, that's tight. How many pairs of started gloves have I got? I've got the long ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I've got one in the bathroom, 12, 13 over there. That's a lot of gloves. I'll show you a picture of me in 2015. My friend has sent me this picture this morning. I liked those trousers. They eventually got holly because it's such a thin fabric. It was really good. Excellent. There really isn't much to show you today. What I've not explained with this channel is I wanted to build up the content as fast as I could. And then I slowed down. So I hope I will put about 1 or 2 videos a week, perhaps. I've got most of your requests, and some things like ballet shoes and long surgical gloves, I haven't got any, and I cannot buy any at the moment due to funds, because there's more important things to spend on at the moment. But you're welcome to donate if you want. And if you donate, of course, your video request will be done a lot quicker, if at all, you know, because some requests I probably won't get around to doing them. It depends on my state of mind, how I feel. At the moment I'm going through a homeopathic remedy, so it seems to be that my state of mind isn't as excited and joyful as it was a month ago or even 3 weeks ago. Something has changed, and it is for the better, because we need sometimes those times when we don't feel the same way, as it helps us and be grateful when we feel that way. So I'm not depressed or anything like that. It's more like I've gone through a period of feeling overwhelmed by everything I had to do with work, with the hen. And then killing the hen was so difficult. And it has brought a lot of negativity. Because I love those animals, I love those birds. And to have to kill her because she was not healing and she was sick. And she kept having worms and she kept panting, which could be the sign of her having worms. But it kept coming back, and she didn't have a very good leg as well. Lately there was a problem with her leg. So it was so difficult. I really struggled there mentally. It was awful. So after killing her, I was mourning for a good 2 or 3 weeks. I felt like I was a bad person for killing her as well. Which doesn't make sense, because I eat meat. So I'm not one of those vegan types who don't eat any animals products because they love animals and they think that they are suffering. So I had to kill her because it makes me then more able to eat meat, because I understand death. But it was hard. Anyway, that's done now, and I feel my life has opened up because of that. But I've been less drawn to doing videos, because my homeopath said to do this cleaning channel. Not as that he's seen it, I don't think he has got time for these things, but he said it's not, possibly not the right direction for you, because I said to him, I'm doing this new channel, I might make money out of it, because it would be good if my chocolate business wasn't the only place for financial rewards. But he said, so when he said that it was maybe not the right thing to do, I started thinking about it, and I did those live videos that went wrong. And then I had the comments, some of them were a bit weird, so I had to delete them, and I thought, maybe he's right. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. The weird comments, there was those in Turkish that was like a bit weird. They were not like, what's the point? You know, if you want to say something, say it in English at least. Don't hide behind a language that I have to translate. But that annoyed me a bit. But then I've got to remember there's a lot of nice comments and nice people. Some of you are very nice. And I'm doing it for you, really, the nice ones. this channel. And I don't know if I will monetize it, because I'm getting to the point that on the Google Analytics, not analytics, the Google, well, YouTube, what's it called, studio thing, where with the earning that I will have enough watch hours, probably in a month, to allow me to monetize them. So I will probably do that. Oh, spider. I'll do that and see if I earn anything. I would like to earn from it. It would make me feel valued, but it means that you'll get probably more adverts. I don't know quite how it works. As I've probably said before, I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't get adverts. Therefore, I have no idea how many of my videos have adverts and how often they put them on. But to go back to my homeopath and saying it's the wrong direction, I then understood why as well, because it takes a lot of time to answer comments and then to think, do I keep this comment or do I feel like it's not right, or do I feel offended by it? There's not many of those, but there's one or two I think, no, I'll delete that, I don't like it really. You know, like the person calling me babe and sexy and... No, not babe, what did he say? Something else. No, maybe he did. I don't remember. It was another word than babe. Just one of these things. I don't like to be called that. I'm a human being. I'm not just a woman who's happy to be a sexual object. I've done that. It doesn't suit me. I'm not a sort anyway. I don't wear lipstick. I don't have nail varnish. I don't even wax my legs anymore. Brilliant. Brilliant, but then... I don't know, sometimes I feel a bit ashamed of my legs because I've got hair. Why? Because I've been taught that women have to wax and or shave their legs. Why? Why do we have to, like, be a certain way in order to be labelled as a woman? Do you know, there's a thing with then you look into transgenderism, and what they want is what men are not allowed to have, is be able to wear lipstick, eye makeup, long hair. Well, long hair is approved with men, but then they wear fishnet stockings and skirts like down to the pubic bone. Why do we have to do that? What's the point? I don't get it. So it's interesting, the whole thing. Because eye makeup can be very dramatic. But to me, someone with makeup looks like they're out of a pantomime. And I've been thinking that with women wearing a lot of makeup, I think, why? Why need to add so much to your face that you don't know who you are anymore and you can't accept yourself as who you are? And then I struggle with my own self-image because I've got feet and toes that are a bit... you know, irregular. They don't look like normal feet or normal toes. So it's all quite a challenge then to have a video where obviously the watchers are enjoying perhaps the fact that I am a female, like by birth. Yeah, it's a strange time really. Strange time, it's exciting. But all that to say again that with the videos and the channel, I feel less enthusiasm than I did at the beginning. Also, since my hen died, I had a good friend whom I had lots of projects or videos with, and I haven't had the enthusiasm, or when we've met, we've done a little bit, but not very much. And that has made me sad, but at the same time, it's a bit like a symptoms of... I wanted to make a really funny channel, and I failed because I don't know how to make it funny. well, I would if I was inspired, but at the moment I'm not inspired. And it's a shame when we're not inspired that we don't feel so good about ourselves or what we're doing. So this is just a period where it's gone up and it's gone down. So now I'm at the flat bottom. It can only go up. So I'll see how far up it goes. But I do enjoy it still because it allows me to do the cleaning in my house, and I do like exhibition in some ways. I enjoy watching myself on video because it helps me understand who I am, which is why I've got the other channel, which is my main channel, where I enjoy talking to myself, watching how I speak, see if I want to improve my speech. I would like to improve. I would like to eradicate the ums, which I do too many of. I would like to be able to articulate better. So I would very much like to improve that side. And also I would like to sing more. But that's not for this channel really. Unless I feel inspired to do tones, because that's my favorite singing, is to do tones. It's not do like sing songs as such. It's not something I enjoy, sing song really. It's alright, but it's a bit boring. I would like to instead to get to a place where I could pretend I'm downloading old not old songs, old ceremonial type of singing. Ceremonial as in maybe it triggers things. It makes things happen in others and myself. Or it opens portals. Or, things like that. Or maybe it increases the vibration, so then I can get to speak with the ETs, the extraterrestrials, which many of them apparently are humans who have gone wrong. Like, did you know the Greys were originally humans from a planet or a parallel universe, and they bagged their world up. They bagged their planet, which was not properly livable in anymore, and to change, to still allow themselves to live there, they transformed their genetics so they would become more intellectual and less physical. So it was more in the mind, so that's why they've got huge heads and very small bodies. So it was to allow themselves to survive, but they also eradicated their ability to reproduce as a result of this genetic mutation, which is, according to Bashar and other channels, is why they started abducting humans temporarily, which humans of course mostly didn't like and felt as very traumatic. So they could take some of their DNA to reproduce some of their bodies and create another race of humanoid creatures like we are. And something pissed me off this morning. I was reading my conspiracy channel on Telegram. It's a channel called John Trump. I can't send you the link. I don't know how you do it on Telegram. And there was a picture of grey aliens, and there was a caption that said, "Beware of grey aliens, they are bad, they are harmful." That really pissed me off, because people will see that and think, "Oh no, I must be scared of grey aliens." Oh yes, they said they were together with the lizard type aliens, the reptilians. And that's so unfair, because first of all it's spreading fear. So someone, say if I had read that before I knew of Bashar, say 3 years ago, I could have really thought Oh yes, it's true. It's true. I'm so scared of grey aliens. Not that I will ever meet any. But now I know it's not true because they are human-like and they are not here to harm us. In fact, if nothing else, it's probably us who will harm them. Who have harmed them. But also, they don't want us to go through what they have gone through with their planet. They don't want the destruction. So they will help, like many other aliens or ETs, they will help us with going the right way, not destroying, but on the opposite, cleaning up, cleaning rivers, cleaning the seas, cleaning the countryside, and stopping ourselves, destroying ourselves as well, which goes to, of course, be careful of what you have injected in you. You all probably know or not, because you may look at my videos and you may not actually listen to the words, but some of you will know I'm not interested in having injections of you know what, because it's done, as I believe, for depopulation purposes. So we've got to be careful. It's not to save grandma, and there's a lot of excess deaths they're not telling us about. But if I speak about that with normal, what I call normal people, those who watch TV, they think I'm mad. They think I'm a conspiracist. And they don't want to even listen to me, so that's fine. That's fine. At least I've said something. Hello, Toby. What are you doing? Yes, I've nothing for you. Nothing for you today. Oh, Monsieur Toby, I didn't even hear you coming in here. Are you listening to me talking about jabs? Yes, I know you've had poor jabs, haven't you? Lots of them. Huh? Yes, I know, little Toby, yes. Poor Toby's had lots of jabs. He's got injections for painkillers as well, haven't you? And you need lots of cuddles as a result, because you're a darling dog. Yes. Yes. Yes, beautiful Toby. Ah yes, so that's... Why did I start talking about that? I don't know. Oh, about the videos. So it would help at some point if I can monetize this channel, because it will help with the enthusiasm if I can earn anything from it. I don't like to appear like I'm begging, because that's really cringy to beg and to ask for help. And I hate it. It's like when I used to do certain things, should I say about what it was, dancing, and we had to ask men for money. I cringed with that, I really did. I didn't like it. I didn't because I felt I wasn't pretty enough as well at the time, even though I had the right platform high heels, which were compulsory. Ridiculous job this is. I liked talking to people, but I didn't want to take their money. Was it because I felt unworthy of money? I'm not sure. I know I didn't feel as pretty as some of the other girls who had bleached blonde hair and enormous enlarged breasts. But that's not pretty. Now I realize with distance, it's not prettiness, it's just going further into the stereotypical look of what women are supposed to look like. So I didn't really like this job, but I loved dancing in front of people. I loved being on stage. And some of the places we were allowed to bring our own music, so I used to bring things like heavy metal, which I really relished at the time. And it was great to dance on something which to me had more purpose and interest than stupid pop music, or like rave music or whatever the others danced on. It was good fun to bring something a bit different. But I'm not there now. And now I'm doing a cleaning on a channel, which this is already 25 minutes. That will be a video that will be just what it is. 25 minutes of me talking while cleaning the kitchen as slowly as I can so I don't have to go and do the work. But if this video is boring, you don't have to watch it. I don't have to watch it. Nobody has to watch it. And if it's controversial, which it probably is, it's good fun to do something that's controversial, only because it means it disturbs some people. And it's not just to disturb, but to bring a different point of view to some of us who may not even ask themselves the questions, am I being played? I mean, as part of a society of humans, are we being played? Are we being controlled? And what do we do about it? I have spat in the sink. It's very rude, isn't it? And why is it rude? It's a sink, it's done to remove used waters. Do you know one thing? To me, it's very important not to swallow phlegm that comes from the sinuses, lungs, nose, anywhere like that. I noticed when I was younger, I used to get a lot of bronchitis when the coughing would get into the lungs. And from there, in the morning, it would be quite broken, the phlegm. And I started realizing, because I got it so often, that if I spat out any bit of mucus I could cough out instead of swallowing it, the bronchitis would last a lot less long. And from realizing that, I then stopped having bronchitis. And then this grew, and because I cannot cough with that, because it's this is going to be difficult coughing due to the muscles. Well, I'm not allowed to cough or have to cough a certain way. So as soon as I get an impression of having a lung issue, I stop what I do, I work on myself. And I do breathing, and I slow down. I ask myself, what is going on in this life? Am I overworking my body? And I start doing long breaths, slow long breaths, with a long exhale and a long retention after the exhale. That's not very long. I managed 17 seconds of not breathing, not after exhaling, of not inhaling. That's not long enough. There's a Buteyko, is it Buteyko technique? I don't remember now. I think it's them who say we have in the morning, when we're healthy, we are able to hold an exhale without doing breathing exercises for 25 seconds. So to not breathe in. Because apparently when we're on the exhale and we don't breathe in, it's when there's a lot of healing happening in the body due to the CO2 that's needed. It's a different way to look at breathing. As I think a lot of diseases come because we overbreathe, we have too much oxygen and not enough CO2, which is why some people need to breathe into a bag to calm down. But it's all very interesting. So yes, that's about the breathing. So that's why I spit in the sink, I spit in anything I can find tissue. I'll spit outside very easily, but there's a way to do it so you don't make any noise as well, so it appears less obvious to others around us who enjoy feeling offended because someone is spitting. Oh, how disgusting, how dare you spit? I spit because it's healthier for me, and you should try it too. You see how much better you feel. I'm off. If I can turn this off.